For those of you who haven't been here before, allow me to explain how Lazy Man Mode works. There are many talented old-school RuneScape and RuneScape 3 content creators who make fantastically interesting series by limiting what they can do. You know, what they can use, where they can adventure. They play Iron Man mode, so they have to be entirely self-sufficient. They pretty much prove their mastery over the game. I'm doing the exact opposite. Okay? I am not an Iron Man. I can trade freely, and indeed will need to complete this challenge. I am essentially offloading all of the work of completing this onto you. It's very simple. It's a very simple concept. It is literally, I'm going to do as little work as possible. I want to drink as much tea as possible and just relax, just chill, just vibe, while you guys are pretty much completing this account for me. So if I can grab a taxi to somewhere, I will do. If I can just be given an item instead of getting it, I will do. Someone pointed something out to me many, many years ago. I was working in a restaurant at the time. Well, I was working in a shop near a restaurant at the time. And what happened was a celebrity went into the restaurant, and it was a big thing, and it was like, ooh, big famous person. And at the end, the owner of the restaurant said, no, not a problem. Free. On the house. On the house. You don't pay for anything. Not to me, but to the celebrity. They're like, free. On the house. And that got me thinking, I thought, hang on. Of all the people that could definitely afford to pay for the meal they've just had, this person's one of them. You know, they could definitely afford to pay for what they've just eaten. They are a celebrity. They have a lot of money. And then I realized it's really strange. When people find a level of success, we offer them opportunities and chances that effectively almost compile that success. It's like, yeah, there's a perfect thing in game. You said it in chat. The more money you have, the less you pay. So when you are a well-known rich person and you go and do something, no one will ever charge you for anything because they're like, oh no, you're a celebrity, you don't pay for that. That's how they become rich. The rich get richer. Now, I, of course, have benefited from this as well. I've gone to various conventions and they've been like, oh, here are some meal vouchers. You know, here is a meal voucher for a free meal from somewhere over there. You can, if long as, like at the NEC, when we go to the Insomnia Fest, they feed the creators there. That's great. They're like, okay, you're going to be here working. Here is your meal. Brilliant. I haven't got to pay for that. Fantastic. But what kind of shocks me is the more success you find, the more opportunities present themselves to gain when you really don't need to be gaining. It's very, very strange. It's like, oh, hey, we'll give you this for free. They don't need it. They're the kind of people that definitely don't need the freebies. But if you walk in and you have no money, oh, they won't give you anything with that at all. It's almost like when you have extra money in the bank, the interest rate that you gain is really, really small. But when you owe the bank money, oh man, the interest rate that you owe them then is massive. They're like, oh, you've got £1 million in your bank. Okay, cool. We'll give you an extra £1,000 a year. There you go. And then you're like, oh, you're £5 overdrawn. Well, you're going to owe us 50 quid a day. All right, sweet. This story is going somewhere. You're giving me 3 oak logs, a hammer, some nails, a bucket of water, some wool, and a chisel. I'm going to take 10 guesses and say that I need that for the quest I'm about to do. So I'm going to accept that and just assume that's the correct thing. Thank you for that. But no, here's the where I'm going with this. You can't really fight that because people will always want to give the successful and the celebrity, if you will, more stuff. And I thought, yes, I probably do have enough RuneScape knowledge to play an Iron Man and do relatively successfully, do relatively well. However, I am aware that I have also developed and cultivated that level of celebrity, if you will, that allows me to just exploit you guys and have you do all of it for me and give me all the free things. And as much as I would like to fight the system, that sounds like effort. That sounds like a lot of time. So instead, I'm just going to embrace it and get all the free things and just, you know, live life on Easy Street for a little bit. Yeah. So we go. Cat says, exploit me, daddy. I will do. And Tem says, nice rant. Oh, mate, there's going to be so many more. Don't you worry. So many more.